My beloved child, as you open this message, something sacred is already happening around you. This is not just another moment in your day. This is not just another set of words passing before your eyes. There is a presence here. There is a stillness that carries meaning. Heaven itself is leaning closer to you right now, watching you, guiding you, surrounding you with a quiet energy that your spirit can feel even if your mind is still trying to understand it. Because today is not an ordinary day. Something unseen has been moving toward you for a long time. Slowly, carefully, intentionally. It has been waiting for the right moment, the right second, the right alignment of your heart and your spirit. And God says, this is that moment. This is the hour I prepared. This is the time I set. This is the sign I reserved only for you. Out of all the moments that could have existed, this one was chosen. Out of all the paths you could have taken, this one brought you here. You did not arrive at this message by accident. Something within you responded to a quiet call. Something deeper than logic. Something beyond coincidence. And heaven is watching you with love. Because even the smallest step toward faith matters. Even the simplest act of opening your heart creates movement in ways you cannot yet see. God says, I have been watching you, not just in your strong moments, but in your weakest ones. Not just when you smiled, but when you were breaking inside. I have seen the nights when you lay awake, thinking, worrying, questioning. I have heard the prayers you whispered when your voice trembled. I have felt the weight you carried when no one else noticed. You have been stronger than you realize. You endured things that should have stopped you. You faced moments that could have broken you. You walked through days that felt heavier than your strength could handle. But you are still here. You bent, but you did not break. You struggled, but you did not give up. You felt fear, but you kept going anyway. And heaven never forgets a soul that chooses faith in the middle of uncertainty. That is why today matters. Because today is not just another day. It is the beginning of a shift in your energy, a shift in your direction, a shift in your life. This is not a shift that brings chaos. It is a shift that brings alignment. It is the kind of change that happens quietly at first, but carries the power to transform everything over time. God says what is coming into your life is not random. It is not luck. It is not coincidence. It is a response to every tear you have cried, a response to every prayer you have whispered, a response to every moment you chose to keep going when it would have been easier to give up. Even when you thought nothing was happening, something was. Behind the scenes, doors have been opening for you. Paths have been clearing without your awareness. Obstacles have been removed before they could reach you. There are things you were protected from that you will never fully know. Situations that could have hurt you but didn't. Outcomes that could have gone wrong but didn't. That was not luck. That was protection. God says, you are not alone. You were never alone. Even in your darkest moments, when everything felt silent, heaven was not absent. Heaven was working. Every delay had a purpose. Every rejection had a reason. Every moment of loneliness was preparing you for something greater. What felt like waiting was actually preparation. And now, that preparation is ending, and something new is beginning. You may already feel it. A subtle shift in your thoughts. A quiet calm replacing your usual worries. A sense that something is changing, even if you cannot explain how. That feeling is real. That is alignment. God says, trust me in this moment. Not halfway, not with hesitation, but fully. because what you are stepping into has already been written for you long before you understood why life felt so difficult. There was a reason for the struggle. There was a reason for the waiting. There was a reason for the confusion. And now, those reasons are beginning to make sense. You are entering a new season, a season where things begin to move again, a season where clarity replaces confusion, a season where your efforts start to bring results. This season will not arrive loudly. It will begin gently, like the sunrise, quiet, steady, but impossible to stop. At first, you may only notice small changes, a moment of peace where there used to be anxiety, a thought of clarity where there used to be confusion, a sense of direction where there used to be doubt. But those small changes will grow. They will build into something stronger, something clearer, something undeniable. God says, "Do not be afraid of what is changing, because I am the one guiding it. Do not fear the unknown, because I am already there. Do not fear the future, because it has already been prepared. You are protected in ways you cannot see. Even now, there is a presence around you, a quiet covering, a shield of peace that follows you wherever you go." There may be moments today when you feel something shift inside you, a deep breath you didn't realize you needed, a sudden calm in your heart, a feeling of lightness replacing heaviness. Those are not random. Those are reminders, reminders that you are being guided, reminders that you are being supported, reminders that something greater is working in your favor. God says, what you lost will be restored, but not in the same way, in a better way, in a deeper way, in a way that makes you understand why everything had to happen as it did. There is a reason you survived everything you went through. There is a reason you kept going even when you were tired. There is a reason your story did not end in your hardest moments. Because your life is not meant to stay the same. It is meant to grow. You are stepping into a chapter where things begin to align more naturally, where doors open without constant struggle, where clarity comes without confusion, where peace replaces pressure. You will begin to notice it in your thoughts, in your emotions, in your daily life. God says, this is your turning point, not someday, not in the distant future, but now. Something has already shifted. Even if you cannot see it yet, it is unfolding quietly, beautifully, powerfully. You will feel peace, a peace that feels unfamiliar at first because you have been carrying so much for so long. You will feel clarity, a clarity that removes the confusion you have been dealing with. You will feel strength, a strength that allows you to move forward without fear. And you will feel freedom, freedom from the weight that has been holding you down. God says, you are safe. Nothing is coming to harm you. What is coming is meant to heal you, to restore you, to lift you. You are stepping into alignment with what has always been meant for you, and nothing can stop it. Not doubt, not fear, not your past. Nothing. Because what is meant for you will always find you. God says, your time has come. Your moment has come. Your blessing has come. Everything that is unfolding now is happening with purpose. So breathe. Release the fear. Release the doubt. Let go of the weight you have been carrying and allow yourself to receive. Because what is coming into your life is not something you have to chase. It is something that has already been sent to you. Trust it. Feel it. Accept it. And watch how everything begins to change in your favor.